Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. In this video we are going to see how to use a bevel tool and extrude tool, and by using this two tools we are going to design um, a structure of a perfume. Basically we are going to design a perfume bottle with the help of blender. Okay, so two important tools we are going to use here is extrude and bevel tool. Without extrude also you can do. So let's with the help of bevel tool itself we are going to make a perfume bottle. Let's see how to do that. So after selecting, I have to come in the object mode to the edit mode. So first what you will do, let's say I need to scale this object, right? So select it properly by pressing A, and after that what you do, you need to scale it. So scale it according to your perfume bottle, how it should look like. So I'm going to scale it towards x-axis. So I want it to be little flattened in vertical. Okay, and after that I'll take one cylinder which will be acting as this spray basically. So I'll take a cylinder where I'm going to fit the nozzle of this one. So move it and move it to the top. Okay, and when you're doing so, make sure you can scale this one and you can make it smaller, and then move it again to this position. Make sure you can see it from the top view, and make sure your bottle, this spray point should be here. Okay, now so I think I'm in the middle, or I need to shift my position. Okay, I think now it is perfect. Okay, so and this we are going to add one more cylinder by shifting S, by pressing A, shift and A, and I'll add a cylinder, one more cylinder, and I'll just move it outside, and after that I'll just scale it to reduce the size basically, because I'm going to fit this one on the top of your nozzle. So this is going to act as a nozzle, and this is going to be the base for the nozzle. This is the base for the nozzle, and this is going to be nozzle. Okay, so let's say, so just move it to this position. Okay, so let's say we have to move it towards x-axis. So I'm selecting the object. So after selecting the object, you need to move it towards, just scale it a little bit to make it a little bigger, and I need to move it towards z-axis a little bit, so it will go inside. Fine. So now basically I need to make a hole here, right? So how to make the hole and these things we are going to see in the in this video at the last. Okay, first let's do sharpening of these edges. So using Control B we can sharpen, we know. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just adjust my segments here. Okay, yes, and so the same things will be applied over all the edges. So shift it, and as you can able to adjust and segment you have to play with, you can play like that, and you can increase. Okay, it's not be 28, it's going to be 10, like that. Okay, so you can see. So not only that, all the corners, all the edges I have to apply. So we can do shift and add, shift and press these buttons, so that we can able to soften the edges or the sharpen the edges. So let's see. Okay, so it's having a trouble here. This edge, Control B, make a sharpen. So I don't think this is required. Okay, and I also want to insert a face here. So let's say I'll click on this and add a face here. Okay, so basically in this place you can put the stickers. Okay, now I don't think this is in the middle, so I'll press S and I'll just move this cylinder to the center point. So before doing so, I have to select it properly. So let's move to the object mode first. No, I'm unable to do that. Control Z. So what I'm doing, I'm selecting my cylinder first. Then after setting this place, then only I'll go to this place. So press 7 and move it to the center part. Okay, now it is fine. I'll add insert faces. I'll make this edges sharpen. Okay, so basically from this side I'll do the sharpening. And I'll increase the segment. 50 is going to be more, so let's add 10. Here also I'll going to play with the edges and I'll add. So I'll again segments I can increase up to 10. Okay, so like both sides should look similar, so same number of edges you need to add. Okay, now you can see that this cylinder is basically not smoothing, right? So I'll just do smoothing of this cylinder by selecting the edges. So how to do that? So select, so press shift and press shift, press alt and select all. After doing so, you have to increase the when we do the rendering, you will see that this surface smoothness has been increased. Okay, so now after this I need to make a hole here basically, and I want to add a face here. Okay, so that we can stick the stickers. So I'm going to add insert face, click on that. Wow. So this is how your perfume bottles is going to look like. Okay, now let's go to add one cylinder, and cylinder size should be smaller, so scale it and make a very small cylinder, but make sure the size scaling towards Z. Okay, after that I need to rotate this to 90 degree, not in the X. So I want to rotate this to X axis with 90 degree angle. So it is moving in opposite direction. I don't want this one. I want to rotate towards Y axis. So press R and Y axis you have to rotate, and then 90 degree. Yes, exactly, I want like this. Then I'll move this to here, then I'll move this to in Z direction. After doing so, we are going to move this one towards Y direction now, so that it will come exactly in the middle, but make sure it should not be making hole other side. So let's say how to make a hole. I'll move to the tab. Okay. In order to do so, you have to select. So just a second. Okay. So basically, you need to select this object. So press Control L, and after doing so, you have to add the modifier in this, because we need to make a hole in that. So choose the modifier This modifier I'm not showing, I didn't want to show now, so that you get confused about this. So that's why, I thought I should be showing this one. And let's say I'll go to check pollen, and after that I have to go and apply this to this part, and then apply. So they're saying it has not been selected, so bring it over here and select this object. So let's say it's coming or not. It's not coming. Basically this operations has to be done in object mode. Control L. Okay. So when we're doing this modifier, that time I would be explaining this one, because I think you guys will get confused with this. So this is how the structure of perfume bottle will look like. Okay, you can add more features to it by using other tools, techniques we have, right? I hope you like this video. Thank you.